Ari, this is your most political movie. Why now?
Why now? Well, I don't know why now. Because now feels crazier than any time that I've lived through, and I don't really understand where we are. I'm afraid of where we're headed, and I wanted to try to make a film that reflected this moment and what it feels like to be alive at a time where everybody is siloed off from each other. Nobody can agree on what's happening, and we're all living on the internet. And so I wanted to make a film about this moment, and I found that the best way to do it was just to fix on one specific period. So this is set. I started writing this at the end of May, the beginning of June 2020, and that's when the film is set. And I felt that that was the only way to make a film about this moment if I was actually going to, be very. If I was going to use actual events, then I would have to just keep it. I would have to locate a very specific period and then just stay there, because everything changes so fast, and I mean, the world we wake up to is different than the world at the end of the day we go to bed. The world has changed, the information has changed, and so I tried to just stay in one spot and kind of pick at it.
New Mexico is very cinematic. Why, in your opinion?
Why is New Mexico very cinematic? Well, big open spaces. It's a very beautiful place. A lot of Westerns were shot there. It's also a very fraught place politically. It always kind of struck me as a very interesting microcosm for America. Growing up there, you have a lot of partisan resentments. You have a lot of racial resentments. The history is very complicated, and it's a pretty segregated place as well, and so it just felt to me like a very interesting place to investigate. I grew up there, so I understand the region very well.
What does Eddington say about the United States?
What does it say about the United States? Well, I hope that the film is relevant all over the world. But the only way that I can be truly specific is by staying in America, because I'm American. But it's about what it feels like to live in a world where nobody agrees on what is real. And so it's a movie it's an ensemble film. There are many, many characters. They all care about the world. They can all feel that something is wrong and that we're headed towards some potential calamity. But they're all living in different algorithms. They're all siloed off in their own realities, and none of them are reachable to each other. And the film is about what that leads to when people who are all very agitated and very afraid, when they're isolated from each other and alienated from each other, and they start bumping up against each other, and how that creates a new logic that comes to grip everybody and a new paranoia. So you have a bunch of paranoid people, and they should begin to infect the movie itself. So the movie becomes paranoid, especially in the second half.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.